What's up, everybody? Well, here it is. It's Black Friday. Been raining last night, and I've been over at Bass Pro Shop hitting the Black Friday deals, spending way more money than I needed to spend. But I'm driving back home and I passed by this pond next to the go-kart track and thought, I'm just going to fish my way back to the flat. So come on with me and let's see what we can scare up on this Black Friday morning. Well, there may be fish in here, there may not. Hard to tell because the water looks blue. I don't know if you can make that out. But who knows, there may be all kinds of fish in this water. Okay, the first pond didn't pan out. I think it may be an issue of blue water. Fish on, fish on. Here we go. Well, that's a nice bass. Oh. Kind of pale. Yeah, this is nice little bass for a retention pond on the side of the highway. That is a very nice bass. Very, very nice. I'd say he's up around close to a pound and at least. Let's see how much this little guy weighs. Oh, look at that. 1 and 8 ounces. That one liked this crick hopper. So let's see if there's another one in there that would like to check it out. Oh, fish on. Fish on, good fish. Yeah, this is a good one. It's a very good one. Better play this one out. Oh man, this old boy is really nice. Well, the crick hopper is super popular today, and this one, he is heavy. What we got here? Three pounds, 15 ounces. Fish on. There we go. Got another one. Another good one. He does not want to come out here. Oh, that's another nice one. Wow, you are pretty. Yeah, he's definitely sore-lipped. Look at that. Yeah, he's at better than a pound. Good plunk. Okay, so far 3 bass, and all 3 of them were better than a pound. This I'm going to call a good hole. And I will tell you one thing's for certain with this rod, and it's a 6/8 light action fast. When they get it, it feels like you're hooked on a branch or something. It just sets down and it bends and does not want to come in. So ultralight reel, a fast action 6/8 rod definitely will get your blood pumping. I will say that so far all 3 catches have been on this end of the pond, and it could be that the wind is blowing from my right to my left. Maybe it's blowing the bait down that way. That's a possibility. I have been giving it a slow retrieve. I think the cooler weather may be slowing them down just a bit. Matter of fact, hey Siri, what is the barometric pressure? .9 barometric pressure. That's right in the neighborhood where I personally like to have it. You know, but between 28 and 30, and they seem to be a little more active. Now I came to this pond because I passed one on the other side of the highway that I wanted to go to. So I turned around, and when I turned around I saw this one. I thought, that water looks really good, so maybe I should check it out. And I'm so glad that I did. Now one thing as far as the fish's action, they've not really struck it. It's more or less they've just taken the bait and started swimming away. Usually a bass, a largemouth, will strike it. It's usually, especially at 3-pounder, that I would expect to really hit the bait hard, but he didn't. He grabbed it and kind of sat on it, started to swim away. He really didn't do anything until he realized that he was coming into me. Then he started putting a little more effort into his swim stroke. And all 3 of these fish have been relatively close to the bank. I would say they're coming in to feed. Now I plan on making my way back around to where I started and then move on back to that pond that I originally was going for. Is that a fish? Fish on. Yeah, here we go. Another nice one. Come up here. There we go. There we go. I think this fella might be right at a pound. Let's see. Let's see what you are. I'm going to guess at a pound. 1 pound even. Good job. Now go back and grow up some. Good job. Yeah, like I said, he didn't strike it either. He just grabbed it, and once I put some little tension on it and the hook got him, once he was set, then he started fighting a little, you know, but other than that, there was no strike. Now this is right across the street from where I got those 4 nice bass. Now that was odd. I cast and the lure was tracking just fine, and then there was like a little hiccup or a bump, I don't know, and suddenly the hook was fouled. So I'm just wondering if something just didn't bump it just now. There it is, fish on. Oh, dadgummit. I think that might have been a small bluegill that may have been just too small to grab this crick hopper, because it's a larger crick hopper, but something did hit it. All right, fish on, fish on. Oh, here we go. There we go. Poke myself with the crick hopper. This one's under a pound, definitely. There we go. Well, that wasn't the biggest bass that I've caught today, but he had a good fight in him. And he came out of this tiny little hole. You got to admire him for that. All right, fish on. Fish on. Here we go. Well, he is fighting all the way in. Looks like he's been caught before. Going back in there and grow up some more. I keep getting some action right there in the same spot. That's the same place that I got the first one. Okay, fish on. Now this one is very respectable. Yeah, he's definitely over a pound. Well, shoot. What did I do with my pliers? Okay, go back and grow up some. Oh, another fish, another fish. Fish on. Come here. Well, thanks for coming and hanging out with us. Go grow up. I keep telling myself, Self, it's time to move to the next pond. And then I get a fish. For this to be such a tiny little pond, it's just chock full of bass. I think one hit on that far corner over there. I think it might have been a bluegill, but didn't stay on long enough to know either way. I love the crick hopper. I think it's a super good lure to use, to have in your arsenal. But I swear this is the hook foulinest lure in my tackle box, I believe. I just came out from cookout where I got myself a tasty burger and a milkshake, and I thought I'd come out here to the pond next to cookout and see if I could land a bass or maybe a big bluegill. Now, I have caught bass in here before, so I know they're here. But today it's just a matter of seeing if they want to come out and play. Fish on. Here we go. Now the people in the drive-thru probably are pretty entertained seeing this. I would be willing to bet that they wouldn't think that a fish would be in here. That little bass got all over that crick hopper. All right, fish on. Got a decent size to him.